tank for the day, but that is fine, because people need to see this. I also don't know if I've set it up properly. Kind of went a little off kilter on that. Hold on. Let me see if I have anything for it. I don't think I do. I was planning on it. Here, we're gonna have to... Oh my god. Game. You can hear the amazing music, but you can't see it yet. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, it takes me back. No, you know what, it might be considered for the Amiga, but I don't think this one was Amiga. Oh shoot, I forgot. You can't do it this way. You have to do a window capture. Oh god. Oh, hold on. I'll restart it so you guys can see the intro. The intro's not much, but I will also turn it down a little bit. But I'm currently trying to get it to get the right one. Not the status window. Are you kidding? How many windows do I currently have open? It's not picking it up. I'm angry. Hold on. It's so not picking it up, and it's pissing me off. I'd be more excited for it if it actually was picking up. Considering it's running off the same thing as King's Quest, it shouldn't have a problem. The problem is I'm getting locked into a single window. Why couldn't I have figured this out beforehand? Why couldn't I have figured this out ahead of time? It should be just a game capture. That's what we did last time. This is what happens when I jump the gun. So, yeah, I basically has been trying to... You know what? I'm pretty sure this is it. And I'm pretty sure it'll pop up as necessary once I'm switched to it. Okay. Here, let's find out. Yep, it does. Okay, we're fine. So, there you go. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm glad you guys, if you're excited for a DOS Dilly stream. Even though it's not really DOS, it's Scum VM. It's through GOG.com, same thing. So, to log on as a crew member, please enter your name below. This doesn't make sense for later on from what I remember in the series. There's no point into it. We're going to stick with the main character's name. So, the main character in the entire series is Roger Wilco. And Roger Wilco is going to be, hopefully, as long as we can go through the majority of them at some point, same as King's Quest at some point, one of the best characters you will ever experience in an adventure game. Except we have to restart it. Press enter. No. Quit. Because we missed the entire intro. You missed the entire intro. Sorry, we couldn't load the data. Please retry. Are you kidding? Come on, show up. There we go. If it tells you... So, two guys from Andromeda, I forget what the guys' names are, but they worked with Ken Williams to create the Space Quest series. This doesn't actually... Mark Crow and Scott Murphy, there they are. It doesn't actually involve Roberta Williams at all, even though it was part of the Sierra. Expect a very similar moon logic for a lot of the puzzles, except it's not as bad as King's Quest can end up being. One of the best things... So, light years from Earth's solar system, the people of the galaxy Irnon have been struggling to maintain the precious balance of life. There's a story. The sun of Irnon is slowly dying, the planet grows cold, food is no longer plentiful, life will soon become impossible to sustain. The scientific community of Xenon devised a plan to convert one of the Irnon's lifeless planets into a new sun. The effort was centered around the development of a device called the Star Generator. The Star Generator would be capable of igniting an otherwise useless planet into a raging ball of flame. An expedition set out aboard the Starship Arcata to successfully complete development and testing of the Star Generator. The Arcata is now returning triumphantly to Xenon with a fully operational Star Generator. You serve as a member of the crew of Arcata as a janitor. That's right, a janitor. And not a very good one. You would probably have been sacked and replaced were the Arcata not millions of kilometers from Xenon. As we join our story, you have just completed one of your famous on-shift naps in one of the janitorial storage closets. Oh, it's beautiful. So, as I was saying, this game, it's some of the puzzles from what I remember are easier to deal with than a lot of the King's Quest puzzles. However, what you will notice is a very high level of humor compared to King's Quest. King's Quest is like punny. Space Quest is let's slap you in the face with some ridiculousness. And the character's name that you are is Roger Wilco, the janitor of the Arcata. You are startled by the sound of an alarm. It is followed by an urgent voice which warns that the Arcata has been boarded by unknown intruders. It ends abruptly. So, save. I have been playing this on my own, just to remember in the past what I was doing and how to do it. Pretty sure I can walk through this and finish it today. Possibly. You will see that there's a few points in this that are frustrating that aren't moon logic puzzles, but are more about pure random RNG. Pure random RNG. Why is that a thing? Numpad, go. Okay, so basic movements, numpad, same as before. Look, you'll have to be more specific. So it doesn't just take the look mechanic. I'm going to get the cursor off the screen. Because this is a closet, so... You've just stumbled into a small, dark, and very cluttered utility closet. Many things fall, most of them landing on you. Doesn't say much for your cleaning prowess. Oh, your kitty's licking your fingers. Okay, so for the sake of moving quicker, we're gonna do fast. Now, I can show you guys. See, there's someone on the bottom. You think you heard footsteps? That guy was dead, I just got killed. If you hear footsteps, the Sarian's gonna come out because they're the ones that have boarded the ship and they're gonna kill you. The alien observes his handiwork briefly, then leaves. My goal is to try and show you at least a bunch of the deaths because they're funny. And I will try and do them in normal speed so you can see them. But that one, whatever. As you lie on the floor in a smoldering, carbo-gelatinous heap, you can't help but wonder why you bothered getting up this morning. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Too bad you failed miserably and doomed all your people to a horrible death at the hands of the Sarians. If you continue playing as skillfully as this, we'll never have a chance for a sequel. Better luck next time. I love how it just slaps you in the face. Okay, so fast. Basic gist of that we need to do. We need to get off the ship. It's been boarded and things are looking crazy. So normal. So look, computer. You can't see it well from here. Look, computer. The console consists of a screen, keyboard, and cartridge slot. Atop it rests a Model DX cartridge retrieval unit. Look, retrieval unit. It is a Model DX cartridge retrieval unit. It is used to retrieve cartridges. It is currently empty. Look, cartridges. Looking at the wall, you see shelves full of data cartridges, which can only be removed by the retrieval unit. Well, that's nice. We can't do anything here right now, so we leave. There's something very specific we want to do, and you can only do it to one person, and we're going to do it right now. So that's an elevator. It's telling you it goes down right here. So look, body. It appears to be one of your crewmates. He is non-functional. Search body. You search the body of your crewmate and find a key card. Do you know how long, when I first learned about King's Quest, I had a friend back in grade school that played this on his Apple II GS, and it took him like weeks to figure out that he had to search a body to get a key card. So now that we have the key card, we come in here, we should... There we go. The door opens and a man you recognize as one of the lab scientists enters. He appears to be injured. After only a few steps, he slumps to the floor. Talk scientist. In his current condition, the man is not much of a conversationalist. Look, man. A large laser hole has been burned in his uniform through which you can see previously unexposed tissue. Struggling painfully, he raises up on one elbow. Non-functional, yeah, seriously. Talk man. Oh. He looks over towards the shelves full of cartridges and utters the words, astral body. He then settles to the floor, lifeless. So he got up and basically... Here. We'll see it, because we were right there anyways. Do we have... Oh, we don't have it. Pfft. Surge body. Okay, got the key card. So if we do fastest... Oh my god. Well, if we have it on fast, he should come in relatively quick. There we go. Normal. Here. We want to be able to see him. Look, man. You're gonna say... He tells you the arcade is under attack and that the star generator is in danger. You had better leave if you value your life. He looks over toward the shelves full of cartridges and utters the words astral body. He then settles to the floor, lifeless. So you're supposed to do look console. The console consists of a screen, keyboard, and a cartridge slot. Atop it rests a Model DX unit. Use console. Use keyboard. Astral body. Oh my god. Use console. Oh my god. Look console. Console consists of a screen, keyboard, and cartridge slot. Look screen. Model DX storage and retrieval system. To select a cartridge, enter the title below and press enter to quit. Astral body. Searching. Title found, retrieving. What was my computer of choice in the old days? Did I have a computer of choice? I was a child and my dad owned one. The first computer my family owned was an IBM 386. And it did not run these types of games. We had an old text-based adventure game with graphics that was called Transylvania, and we also did own, which if you guys didn't know it, Disney's Black Cauldron had a Black Cauldron adventure game that was made by Sierra using the same engine that you're seeing here that King's Quest used. I did play that to death as a child. And I can get my hands on that to show it to you guys if you're interested at some point. It's not that hard to get a hold of, considering it's on the Internet Archive online. Get cartridge. Done. Save. Okay, I know I'm not going to soft lock myself by saving here, so. My first computer I owned, you have to look this up, was an IBM XT. The screen was pure black with orange text. You think you hear footsteps, so you have to hide if you see that. You just stumbled into a small, dark, and very cluttered utility closet. Many things fall, most of them landing on you. Doesn't say much for your cleaning prowess. So they're either going to appear on the top or the bottom. Are they going to appear? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. We might be screwed. Let's just go. So we need to get out of here, so we're going downstairs. The second computer I owned after the XT was... I think it was a 486. I had an IBM 486. And myself, I don't remember which games I was able to play on it, but I did manage to get... no, it wasn't a 486. It was, yeah, no, it was a 486. I was able to play Magic Candle 3 off of it. And I was very, very happy for that. But then my dad, because of what he did, he had his own store, and he had customers, and his customers upgrading his computer. I got my first IBM Pentium computer based off of just being hand-me-down. And I think my first Pentium was a Pentium 90, and I had no idea what the difference between a Pentium and a 486 was. So, look, room. This is the Star Generator Development Laboratory. Due to your incredibly low security clearance, you have never been allowed access to this room. Look, console. Your mind is boggled in attempting to understand the function of the various buttons, switches, lights, and displays. It appears the board is not operating. Look, arm? Look, center of room. Look, room. Look, generator. There's no star generator here to look at. Look, screen. Self-destruct mechanism has been armed. Evacuate ship immediately. This is not a test. You have 12 minutes real time to get out of this ship. I forgot about that. When you were a kid, you had one of the Macs from the movie Hackers that your dad gave you as a hand-me-down. That's pretty cool. No, we were IBM the entire way. I never had an Apple. I used Apples at, shoot. Oh, that elevator next to me says it's going down. Go, shoot, damn it. Alien observes his handiwork briefly, then leaves. Okay. Stream. There we go. He wasn't born until 98, so you never had an IBM, but one day you want one for DOS games. Don't say what year you were born. It's the same as giving your age. Unable to see anyone here, the alien leaves search elsewhere. I was just barely in the area that he wouldn't pay attention. So if you're inside a room, they don't notice you. Okay. Incidentally, I graduated high school in 98. Searching the bodies is pointless because no one else has anything. So, normal. Look, room. You're in the central control area of the Arcada. The reactor domes pulsate irregularly as if they had been tampered with. This does not look good. Through the window just above the control console, you can see down into the vehicle bay below. So we're going to say, look, console. On the console by the window are two buttons marked open bay door and close bay door. So, I want to show you guys deaths. So this is fun. Here you go. It's fine, Vincent. Don't worry too much. But yeah, no, it's a reminder. I know that we have to remind people on occasion about that. And that was Bodhi, if you could hear him. He just jumped up on the back of my chair. Are you kidding? So, oh my god. Frickin' RNG. I think we're gonna have to do normal speed. Most of those computers are sold as collector's items. Yeah, no, I know. So look, Bodhi, wall. He's trying to get my lap. He's crawling in. The walls are all nondescript except for a keycard unit near the elevator. It controls the access to the level below. Did you need to crawl into my lap? I love you to death, Bodhi, but seriously. There is something, like, Bodhi loves the both of us, but Bodhi will, like, gravitate towards me a little bit more. Alas, it's just not open. You have adorned the door with a small circle of nose grease. Were you Carl Malden? It could have gotten ugly. I don't know who Carl Malden is. If something tells you you're probably... I have played this game before, a long time ago. Use keycard. You don't have that. God damn it! How did I overlook that? Oh, you know what? I searched the body. Okay. Point taken. You have to tell the game to get something. Carl Malden had a big nose. Old actor even before your time. I'm glad you knew it, Meaty. The body's right here. He's halfway on. Okay, search body. Get key card. You take the key card. He's halfway on. His front half is on the arm of the chair, and his bottom half is on my leg. And he's very, very content. Get your return soon, so maybe you can get one. What are you trying to get? An old computer? Honestly, I tell people, unless you're going to do it for collector's reasons, the only thing you would, like, you should really, really do if you want to play old games, just find an emulator to emulate the computer. I mean, if you have Windows 10, you can create a virtual machine, and you can try and virtualize that. I don't know how far back you can virtualize a machine, though. Look, man. Yeah, star generators into danger. Okay. So we at least know it's look screen and astral body. Title found. Retrieving. Hey, buddy. The worst part is I'm going to have to kick him off of me soon to skip my coffee from downstairs. You're worried for the desert section? That part is BS. I know how to get through the desert section. At least, or if you're talking about the speeder or the slot machine, because I freaking hate the slot machine. That's where I left off last time. Get cartridge. Done. But we get, like, the Blues Brothers and ZZ Top. Oh my god! Save. Stream. That book collecting robot is adorable. Oh my god. Like, the footsteps being heard are very random. You can hide behind the elevators here on either side, but, like, if you can go here and hide, and they won't see you. But, I mean, if you have an opening on both sides of the corridor, you have a 50-50 chance they're going to find you. So, we know that they blew into here. That's why it's broken. The Sarians came in, blew it open, and got the star generator. Remember, the star generator is supposed to be used to build a new sun, to give life to a dying solar system. Didn't Star Trek do that? You always have books in your mind, you can't help it. Okay, so, save. Stream 1. Here we go. Use keycard. God! Are you kidding? Oh my god. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do this. And we're just gonna have to do a second save. Because I have a feeling doing it fast is it moves a little faster. Use keycard. So you slide the keycard into its slot, you hear an audible click, you take the keycard back. Save. New save. Stream 2. Kid and Ash, thank you for the raid. How are things? I saw that you were playing Stardew Valley with your beautiful, beautiful garbage hat. Open door. Doors are not controlled by buttons. You must push the appropriate one. Okay, fine. How are you guys, raiders? We are playing Space Quest 1 old school retro style. And hi, Kita. Everyone, like, you guys should love Kita here. I've got a thing for that. I think it's S-O, Kita, Nash. There we go. Does that work? It worked! Oh my god, I know something. So, look console. We're trying to showcase off some deaths at the same time while making headway. The console's adorned with many status indicators. One button on the right is marked airlock. Push airlock. This is beautiful. It worked. It did work. Because I had to ask last time and say, what the hell is that command? And everyone was like, sigh, Dilly, are you serious? So, don't expect me to survive this part. This is fun. Here, airlock. Nothing. Well, Roger, that was a smooth half gainer into the elevator shaft. Did you decide that you would think more clearly with your brains reorganized? Thank you for playing Space Quest. Okay, but just here. This one isn't as fun if we don't do first, previous, this one. Here. Normal. Wait. Open. Press open. There we go. This is more fun. just use key card by Roger. Yeah. Bye, Roger Wilco. Well, he's about to get shot because of that BS. Press open. Use key card. Are you kidding? Press open. Normal. They have a less of a chance this way. Hope we have a good stream. Gotta take out the dogs and feed your face. Go feed your face. I had a small sandwich before I started. Use key card. I swear, if it says, like, you hear footsteps. Okay, you slide the key card in. So, what I was trying to showcase is you can get into the escape pod. I'm not going to do it at this point, but you can get into the escape pod. If you forget to open those doors and you go to launch the escape pod, you will slam into the doors and it will call you stupid. And it's amazing. Here. So, press open. Press open airlock. Wait. Look console. Oh, airlock. Press airlock. You want to see that? God damn it. Okay, fine. Hold on. You know what? If you want to see that, we will see that. Normal. We're gonna have to walk normal. Use key card. Are you kidding? We're as good as dead. Oh my god. We will see that. I think it just shows you just explode. I don't remember what it says, though. It's the insults this game gives you that are amazing. Wait, does it actually kill you? I don't remember. Let's see. Press airlock. Fast. And you see it says up above, bay doors are closed. So it's like, you have so many opportunities right now. Look console. Looking at the console, you see a button marked platform. There are also some gauges which don't interest you. Press platform. For safety reasons, the platform will not function with the bay doors closed. Never mind. It won't function. Okay. So, I thought you could slam into them. Maybe I remember something wrong. So, the bay doors are open. Press airlock. Here's the fun one. Come on. Walk up. Normal. I have no control over him walking. Oops, forgot my suit. That includes your experiment involving the effects of total vacuum on the human body, Roger. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Too bad you failed miserably and doomed all your people to a horrible death at the hands of the Sarians. I love some of these stats. Safety in a Space Quest game? Seriously. Oops, you forgot your suit. Okay, hold on. Press airlock. Okay. What you're supposed to do. Just... Normal. Press button. You have to be more specific. Press right button. Get suit. You need to get closer. Get suit. There we go. This is important. Press left button. Look closet. Look left. Look left. Closet. Looks like an electrical gadget of some sort. Get gadget. You need this. If you do not get this, you will soft lock yourself out of the game. Here, stream. There we go. Whoops, classic Roger. I love Roger Wilco. He's even better as things go on. Can I actually throw myself out into the vacuum of space? Let's find out. I'll get you gadget next time. Seriously. Hi, Poti. You're stretching backwards. Oh my god. You can. Freaking hell. There you go. Congratulations, Roger. You found your way off the arcade and escaped obvious danger. Unfortunately, you will never be seen or heard from again as you float gracefully through the heavens for eternity. Hey, you got off at least. Did that give me points? No, it didn't. That would have been amazing if it gave you points. Okay, so press platform. There's now an escape pod. Okay. Question. Keeping this in mind, can we go back and close the bay doors? Let's find out. Buddy. Oh my god, he's getting super comfy. No, move. Press close. Door can't be closed while the pod is up. Nope. Damn it. Soft lock is... Yeah, making it unwinnable. Yeah, it's completely unwinnable. That's what a soft lock is. So, get in pod. So, look... pod. You are sitting in the pilot seat of the escape pod facing toward the window. There's a dark console before you and seatbelt straps at your side. Confused as to what you should do, you wish you could have paid more attention during crew orientation. Okay. Look console. Console consists of a screen, pod status indicators, a throttle, and some buttons. The buttons are marked auto nav, power, and don't touch. Push throttle. Throttle's back as far as it will go. Pull throttle. Please buckle your seatbelt full first. Pull throttle. No. Buckle seatbelt. Pull throttle. Your door is ajar. Your door is ajar. Your door is ajar. Close door. Done. Pull throttle. That has no effect for now. Push throttle. Throttle's... Yes, throttle! It's not currently one of your operations. Look console. Buttons are marked auto nav, power, and don't touch. Press power. Press don't touch. Has no effect now. Okay. Push throttle. Pull throttle. Here you go. The escape pod moves slowly out of the vehicle bay and into space. Gotta be safe. Congratulations, you have narrowly escaped an explosive death. Don't start patting yourself on the back just yet, though. You are now traveling aimlessly through the cosmos. Save. You're here in case I somehow miss... I did not miss anything. I know I didn't miss anything. Okay. Press don't touch. It said don't touch. I warned you. Ken, did you hear something? It's probably just the Gators entertaining another Space Quest player. Go back to sleep, Berta. So it's Ken talking to Roberta Williams. Through a strange quirk of fate, or was it, you have stumbled into a place beyond time, space, and dimension. You have entered the Daventry Zone. That's right, the land of King's Quest. This will not help you now since you are playing Space Quest. It said don't touch. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Too bad you failed miserably and doomed your everyone, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god. I love that. Okay. So, here's the other thing. You can sit here and wait and wonder what the hell goes on. Did I mute sound somehow? I don't think I did. F2. Oh no, sound. It's on the top right. Bodhi, I need to move you because I want to go get my coffee. The Daventry zone is amazing. Here we go. Due to a lack of navigation, you've exhausted the meager amount of emergency fuel without finding a safe place to land. You are lost in space. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Too bad you failed miserably. So, the correct action. Press auto nav. Yeah, Bodhi's sitting on me. He's being very adorable. The monitor flashes. You study to see what new information is being displayed. Poor Bodhi's just trying to live his life. I don't call him a victim. Isaac does. Bodhi is very lovable. Planet Corona, dimensions, blah, blah, blah. It's breathable. Life and civilizations unknown. Navigation system locked in. I wonder how well we'll do. The auto-nav system is locked onto the small planet of Corona, and the pod has begun its approach. Nothing to do now, but hang on. Oh, God. Are you guys hearing sound? Because either Bodhi has killed my sound somehow, or there's no sound. After a skull-jarring landing, you peer through the shattered viewing port out into the desert landscape. A feeling of utter desolation. The coronavirus. Oh, you're hearing sound? I don't have sound. Settles in. You're in a fine mess now, Roger. Okay, as long as you're hearing sound. Okay, so look pod. You're inside the escape pod. It appears that the more fragile devices were damaged severely by the impact of the landing. A survival kit has broken loose from someplace. Get kit. Look kit. This is your survival kit. It contains a xenon army knife and a can of dehydrated water. Open kit. Wait, do I already have it? Yeah, I do. Look, dehydrated. I want you guys to think of that for a second. Dehydrated water. This is a cylinder of dehydrated water. At the top of the cylinder is a regulator and a short nozzle. On the side is a label. Read label. The can label says, Pelvatron's dehydrated water, H2. All you need is air. Makes 10 gallons. Ow! I had to pick up Bodhi. He just did a happy, like, let me claw your leg. How does dehydrated water work? Directions. To use, simply drink from nozzle. Metered amounts will be dispensed. Caution, do not attempt to open or rupture. Misuse could result in personal injury and or flash flooding. Exit. Oh. Undo seatbelt. Exit. You are unable to leave with your seatbelt on. Take seatbelt off. There's nothing here by that name, which get... Unbuckle. Say what? Seatbelt. Take off. Leave pod. Remove seatbelt. Done. Oh my god. Leave pod. Thank you, Meaty. Okay. I need to desperately go get some coffee. Also, my leg is falling asleep, so I need to walk downstairs. I will be right back, so you guys are getting a BRB screen. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Mainstream. Oh, I like how it's just going. There we go. Okay. Foot no longer asleep. Thanks to walking downstairs, Bodhi followed me, promptly sitting at the food and eating. Look, Pod. Pod seems to be semi-destroyed. Search Pod. Look, Pod. Pod seems to be semi-destroyed. A glimmering catches your eye. Upon closer inspection, you see that a piece of highly reflective glass is broken out of the pod window. This is the annoyance. If you do not notice this, you will never know it. You need that glass. Get glass. Glass now in possession. Okay. So, we save here in case we missed anything. And I'm hoping I have volume of some sort. We'll find out shortly. Fast. So there's at least 3 sections that I can remember that are going to be a pain that we're just going to be talking for a bit. Space Quest is one of the first games you ever saw in a Let's Play after Myst 3 and King's Quest 5. How many of them did you actually see, to be fair? Stream 2. I've played Space Quest 1, 2, 3, and 5, and I don't think I ever beat 6. But I played a lot of 6. Okay, normal. We're not messing with this right away, so look, you have to be more specific. Hello, sir. What have we here? Oh. Orat has transformed you into a new source of recreation. You, of course, don't survive this treatment. It's rough to make friends, tough to make friends around here. Thank you for playing Space Quest. Okay, so restore. We will deal with him. Normal. Normal because, so, without going into details, so, look label. Read label. Pelvichon dehydro water. All you need is air. Makes 10 gallons. 10 gallons. Oh, wait. Drink. You place your lips to the nozzle and draw. Fluid, not a very reasonable facsimile of water, is released slowly. While tasting slightly terrible, it quenches your thirst, at least for the time being. Throw can. So you toss the can at him. Orat, always in the mood for a snack, snatches the can out of the air with his spacious oral cavity, chews and swallows it. He notices a rumbling deep within his abdomen. Oh no. Well then. Orat's eyes proved to be bigger than his stomach for once, and capable of becoming history's first living reservoir. His body succumbs to the intense internal pressure created by nearly 10 gallons of instantly reconstituted water. As a special bonus, you have received a much-needed shower. Ew. How many Space Quests? 3 of them, you think? You saw most of this. One with Roger was flying high for part of it, and one where the taste actions were memorable. I don't remember taste actions. Look. Cave. You're in the slimiest of the caves. The odor in here is less than desirable. On the ground rests a gleaming chunk of Orat's anatomy. Get Orat part. Reach down and take the Orat part in your hand. Some of it oozes to fill the space between your fingers. Look part. The Orat part seems to consist of a spiny piece of bone with a small amount of somewhat less solid material clinging to one end. It's beautiful. Yeah, no, I have officially beaten Space Quest 1, 2, 3... 5. I didn't do 4 because 4 at the time, which I've mentioned before in the past, had a weird timing mechanic in it. And when I got the actual Space Quest collection on CD way back in the day, there was no SCUM VM system, and the DOS box did not properly limit the speed of the CPU to keep the computer from monitoring how fast it was going, and it was impossible to beat that speed mechanic. You've just become a vertical meal for the local welcome committee. Just... Like I said, we're going to try and do as many deaths as possible. As many as I can remember. But I should be possible, depending on the RNG stuff, it should be possible to beat this today. This is not a long game. Part of what made these games long was trying to figure out the puzzles. So I'm waiting for something in particular. Come on. There it is. Suddenly you see a large black metal sphere falling out of the sky, a Sarian spider drone. Upon touching down on the planet's surface, it sprouts legs and begins its search for you. You recall from an article in Space Piston magazine that this droid is designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when contact is made. You have just been blown into bite-sized chunks by a Sarian spider droid. Okay. I want it to appear here somewhere. Can you eat the rat? What rat? There we go. It will not follow you up this. Okay. Normal. Actually, I can do fast. It will follow you through every screen you go to, and it will hunt you down. I like how it went in the cave. Okay. Walking across this, you can see all the cracks. Look, bridge. It is quite a unique work of nature. It might hold you. When you walk across it, you'll see cracks appear. Those cracks will get worse and worse every time you walk across it. Okay. There is one way to get... You can ignore this spider completely, or you can get extra points. Push rock. There is a line right around here where that spider droid needs to come in order for the rock to actually have any good. Because if you do it right now, it just lands there. Lands with a pleasing thud. Push rock. Damn it. I was so close. I was so slow. I think it needs to actually be on the line. Push rock. Speed. Fastest. Because we don't... It takes forever sometimes for it to hit that point. Get over there! Damn it. Fastest. Push rock. So how are you guys doing as we wait for this thing to be in the right position to actually kill it? We can just ignore it, but screw that. Want to kill it. Blah. Tired. That's why I got coffee. I'm feeling like blah. I got up this morning and I could not sleep. I slept for like 3 to 4 hours last night. I went to bed with Isaac relatively early, and I got up at like 2:30 and I couldn't sleep because my back was hurting still. So I ended up getting up and I stayed up until like 7 or so. I think around 7:30 or 8 I finally fell back asleep again, and then I started getting called by temp agencies. But the thing is, so there's temp agencies, especially on the East Coast, that you get called by. They're not legit. They operate out of India, and they will never tell you. They have numbers that look like they're here, and they're all calling me for almost the same job, and they're so full of shit. And you can tell that they're full of shit. There we go. It was not known that you were a master of the rock. That was a fine effort. I get really irritated because I can't miss a phone call while I'm looking for work. I have to pick up everything, but the thing is, I'm getting all these stupid phone calls. Then I found my emails. They're all asking me to relocate to Indiana or Washington, D.C. They even told me over the phone, they're like, are you willing to relocate? I'm like, no. I even told off the last one. I said, I'm sick and tired of you guys calling me. Stop calling me. He's like, I've never called you before. I'm like, you haven't. Your company has. They don't listen. I don't know why I'm talking to them. I'm usually I just hang up on them, or I'm just straight out rude. Because they don't learn. They try to lock you into these fake contracts where they say that you're not allowed to look for work with any other company. No. They can't lock you into that. So, look, cave. This is one end of what appears to be a large cavern. The only way to go is to the left. There's a rock nearby. Get rock. Done. Save it. Save it. Normal. Oh. You've been snatched from existence by a tentacled beast lurking beneath the grate. You feel the painful sting of digestive fluids. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. So, way to deal with this. You wouldn't think of this, but all you have to do is be against the wall and move. Okay. Use rock on geyser. Use rock. That is not currently one of your options. Put rock in hole. There you go. So, look room. There's a slightly smaller chamber in the underground complex. There's a path above which is not accessible from here. There's a pool on the right side. So, look, pool. You gaze intently at the purplish pool of liquid, the first real sign of moisture on the planet. The pool seems to have no bottom. The gentle dripping has a soothing effect on your frazzled nerves. I don't remember if the pool does anything, so let's drink water. Say what? Drink from pool. Touch pool. Get in pool. Look pool. Get liquid. You have nothing that can successfully contain the liquid. Touch liquid. Touch purple water. I don't think you could do anything with it. We're gonna leave it. So the point is you're supposed to go... There's only one exit out of this point. At least there's two. One on the bottom, one on the top. But from here, we just want to go back here. And then go this way. Normal. Look room. You're in a large room in the cavern. There is a pathway above. At the south end of the room are two odd-looking units emitting beams of light. Odd-looking unit... Play pool. Odd-looking units emitting beams of light, guys. You're now lying on the floor in many pieces. Guess those beams meant business, Roger. So, this is why I mentioned you can't forget the glass. That mirrored glass is the only way to get past this. Use glass on laser. Use glass. You have quite cleverly turned the beam upon itself, frying it into inoperability. There you go. Dang it, Roger, have you seen one? Have you seen one action movie? So, if you get down here without the glass, it's like you're kind of screwed because you have to get back up there. But remember that one land bridge that cracks? If you don't do things properly, I think you can walk across that land bridge 4 times, and on the 4th or 5th time, it breaks entirely and just throws you to the ground and you die. Which I didn't show! It's just here. Fast. Fastest. Like, there was a death we missed. Guys, don't be Roger. Guys, don't be a Roger. It's cracks. More cracks. More cracks. Okay, so it's like 5 times. You have traveled a long way only to die by carelessly stepping to your death. What a clod. Restore. I got a text message. I have a feeling it's Isaac, but I want to double check. Yeah. So I went to the grocery store today before I started streaming, and I forgot to get eggs, and I had to tell him. I didn't want him to have to go because I wanted to do it for him. So here, this is fun. Look at the water dripping. Let's just walk through here. So I got lucky, but you're pleasantly surprised by a drop of searing acid, which bores its way to your feet. So it's not water that's dripping. This isn't that hard to do, though. I mean, it's relatively easy. It's just pay attention to the drips. There you go. That's it. Super easy. Roger, what's our vector, Victor? Do we have a clearance, Clarence? Isaac still wants me to get Vector to work. Here's the funny thing. He sits there and grumbles whenever I'm like, don't you want to play the King's Quest games? And he's all like, no, these aren't my kind of games. But he wants to play Vector, which I think play very similarly. I'm not sure how they play, but I know they're adventure games. So you guys are going to see this. So a massive holographic image appears before you. You sense that you are the only life form in the area. Oh, that was just an airplane quote. I thought I had heard of it before, but Vector is actually a character in a series of adventure games. Isaac wants to play one. I just want to show you guys this part. Because of your inability to understand the alien's language, he has sent you back to the surface. If you don't know how to talk to him, you get just thrown out every single time, and it's pointless. So, reason why I said you can soft lock yourself. Look gadget. Remember the gadget I got back on the Arcada? Written on the electronic gadget are the words dialect translator. On one end is a dial and a light, currently dim. Turn on translator. You turn the dial to the right, the light begins to glow. Mr. Bug seems nice. It said, ooh, I would have been thrilled, lol. No. You've not heard of Vector. That's why Isaac wants to play it. So, you have found your way to my hollowed chamber. Fortunately, there's more to you than meets the eye. I have been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears that you are up the proverbial estuary without a means of locomotion. You're up the river with no paddle. You are obviously in need of transportation. Oh, the universal translator Captain Kirk has in the episode with the Gorn. And where all Next Generation is just built into their Starfleet badges. It has come to my attention that you have met Orat. If you have proof of Orat's demise, drop it for my inspection. So if you don't kill that Orat where you throw the candidate, he says something slightly different, where he says that in order to prove yourself, you need to just find a way to kill him. Drop Orat part. You drop the Orat part to the ground. The vision is silent. You are startled by a rumbling, and suddenly an oddly shaped door comes into view. It opens slowly. You hear a voice different this time, beckoning you to step forward. I wonder if you can get the Orat part. They have 4 arms. Please don't be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Corona. Coronavirus! You are standing in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. That is unimportant to you, however. We have promised you transportation. Here is that part. It is a skimmer. It hovers approximately half a meter above the traveling surface. This is very important because of Grell. Is it literally the Wizard? It is basically Wizard of Oz illusion. Grell and his like dwell in caves below the sand. If you stand on the surface too long, you chance becoming a rare moist meal for him. Remember the worm that came out of the ground and ate us? The skimmer is programmed to take you to a settlement on the other side of Corona called Ulen's Flats. You can make further travel arrangements there. I'm sorry this is all we can offer. I hope your trip is a safe one. Board the skimmer when you are ready to depart. Good luck, strange one. And then he goes away. Here's another important thing. You can only do it here from what I understand. There is a console in front of us and there is a cartridge slot. We have the Astral Body cartridge. So use cartridge on slot. Look console. Console consists of a monitor and a cartridge slot. There are also some readouts which indicate the status of some of the mechanisms in here. Use cartridge. Look cartridge. It's a data storage cartridge. On it are the words Astral Body Formation, The Untold Story. Put cartridge in slot. The cartridge snaps neatly into the slot and the screen comes alive. Whosoever shall read this, my name is Dr. Vohall. I am a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Starlab Arcata. We have just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I have come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Sarians may have learned of our mission. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of our universe are in serious jeopardy. Put a knife on it to get stabby. Oh my god. The Star Generator is a miraculous device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it would cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Sarians. Encoded within this cartridge are all plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists would be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard this with your life. Return it to the Xenon ruling body as quickly as is possible. So the Star Generator can now be destroyed because we currently have all the plans for it to be rebuilt. Important note, the Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. This was introduced to the system as a precaution. To activate it, one must enter the code 6858. Okay, I'm writing that down because I don't know if I'll remember it. 6858. 5-minute timer will begin to count down. Beware, anyone within 5 kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful and good luck. Get cartridge. Do I already have it? Oh, I don't. Get cartridge. You wisely retrieve the cartridge from its slot. So last time when I was playing it on my own, I left the cartridge in there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You were gonna say you could have a chat remember if you trust chat. You guys are gonna still have to remember. Meaty just said 9648. This is why I write this down. Get in, speeder. Look. Room. This place is most interesting indeed, a mixture of both old and new technologies. On one side of the chamber is a primitive steam end generator. Its pistons pounding rhythmically turn steam into useful energy. On the other side is what appears to be a computer console. Look speeder. What is this thing called again? Look skimmer. As described as a sand skimmer, it looks like it has skimmed quite a bit of sand at its time. On it is a panel which is a small readout currently dark and a keyhole with a key in it. Get in skimmer. Turn key. You turn the key and suddenly the jet turbines begin to whir. The skimmer begins to shake beneath you. As its platform slowly moves into the launch tube, you can't help but wonder what you've gotten yourself into this time. Okay, there's going to be a lot of saving, and I will show you why. As you nervously hang on, the skimmer rises slowly to the surface of the planet via a secret passage. This is one of the annoying parts in this game. And you will see why. Upon reaching the surface, you throttle up and zoom off into the sunset. Time to ride, yeah, no. The settlement the alien spoke of appears on the horizon. Okay. So. Stream 3. You gotta move back and forth and avoid the rocks. And I will show you why. Here, we'll just sit here. See how much we get hit by them. Let's try and aim for the rocks and see how well we do. There we go. Thump. Damage report minor. Thump. Damage report moderate. Thump. Damage report serious. Go for another rock. Go for another rock. Go for another rock. Go for another rock. Get another rock. There we go. Thump. Damage report. Damage situation critical. Rock. 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 There we go. Had you eaten a few less donuts during the mission, you might have cleared that rock, Roger. So that's why we do this. So basically, my basic gist that I have done for this to make it work is I just reload over and over, and after I pass the first few rocks, I save it. This is what I did last time, and it was far better getting through this than trying to do it legitimately. This is a pain. It does not give you enough time to react with the rocks on the screen. You can probably sit there and tell it to move slower, but the slow movement doesn't really change the fact that your reaction is slow. You always hated this part? I always hated this part too. Well, I mean, it's not much better than the casino, where you have to get the money by just RNG with the casino slot machine. Come on. Oh my god, that one was just in my face. There was no dodging that thing. This is why it's better to, do this constant save. Because we're constantly making headway. And I feel like every time you hit a rock, it just makes it take longer. I'm probably wrong, but... Oh my god. But the last time I did this, just saving it oh my god, oh my god. Just... And they're random where they appear, if you notice where the rocks are appearing compared to where they were last time. You don't need to get there with the thing undamaged. It's just, it's
Welcome
easier.
back.
Brad! Thank you for the gifted sub to be fair. To be fair, thank you, Brad, for the gifted sub. Now! No, just... It was very sweet, Brad. Thank you very much. Phew, that was pretty intense. You've managed to successfully navigate through the treacherous boulder field, and you're quite relieved... Boulder field. These small rocks. And are quite relieved to see that you've reached the settlement. Welcome to Ulen's Flats. After a truly stone-crushing journey, you have miraculously arrived safely in Ulen's Flats, and just in time too, because the skimmer's power cell has been drained. It will take some time to recharge itself. This place isn't quite what you had expected. It is semi-bleak at least. Turn key. That will do you no good. The power cell is drained. It may take some time to recharge. Get key. Taken. I think... Use key. I think if you left the key in here, you would come out and you would find that, use skimmer key. I think your thing gets, put skimmer key in skimmer. I think if you leave it, it gets stolen. Exit skimmer. Say, this is a genuine Fulton sand skimmer. I've been looking for one just like it. I wonder, would you accept 30 buckazoids for it? Yes. Glad we could do business. I'll just take that key. Thank you kindly. Hope your stay in Ulen's Flats is an interesting one. I think he just takes the skimmer and flies away with it the moment you exit if you don't get your key. Put the knife in the skimmer? Why would I put the knife in the skimmer? What is that supposed to do? Like, seriously, what is it supposed to help us with? Okay, so to give you an idea of this, so look ships. There are a couple of other craft here which might belong to the beings inside this building. Don't kill the Roomba. Can you kill the Roomba? Look bar. There's a small rounded structure here with a door on one side. It is typical of some of the prefab structures used in the frontier eras years ago. Does anyone remember how I get the coupon? Because I don't. Tiny. Howdy, Bucko. Can I interest you in one of the finest little used spaceships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste. Well, this is quite a unique little unit. Never been flown over Mach 3. It was owned by a little old lady from Glansadrome. You have to fly it to believe it, and she can be yours for only 99 buckazoids. You don't want this. Google knows. If someone can find out from Google, that'd be great, because I don't remember how you get the coupon. I know it will make life easier. Don't let appearances fool you. This baby may be a relic, I mean a classic, but she's as dependable as the day we got her. And just think, you'll be the only one in the quadrant with one. I guarantee it. She's a beaut, isn't she? This little baby can do a spin around the planet in just under an hour. Look at the lines in that bodywork. They just don't make them like this anymore. You know what I mean? And she's a real bargain at 185 buckazoids. We don't want that one. The one we want is back here. When you click on someone's name, there's a cake with a date next to it. What is it for? I don't know. Is that birthday thingamajigger? You think you have to refuse to sell the skimmer 2 times so the guy comes back with better offers? Last of the coupon. Well, there's a man with a good eye. This here is the keenest little scrambler in the hemisphere, top of the line, handles like a charm, perfect for the cruising the asteroid fields. She's got all the thrust a guy could need. I'll tell you, she's an outright steal at 214 buckazoids. You know what? Let's find out. Oh my god. This is one of the fake ones. Hold on, I'm gonna take it just in case. Oh my god, I have 2 of them back to back. I am so sick and tired of them, and I can't not pick them up in case one of them is legit. So irritated with them. Okay. After still... Okay, we've already done that part. Hold on. I need to get back to stream. I just realized the BRB screen is up. They call up and they basically offer a position, but they give like no information. They give you the position name, and if you ask them for you know what? Let's save. If you... Oh shit, I can unload onto this guy. Oh my god. So exit skimmer. Let's see what happens if you don't take the key. Say, this is a genuine Falcon sand skimmer. I've just been looking for one just like it. I wonder, would you accept 30 buckazoids? No. Fine, be that way. I think... Look, it's ZZ Top. Oh my god, it's still there. I didn't take the key. Let's find out what happens. Okay, this is my final offer, and I'm only doing it because you look like you need it pretty bad. I'll give you 30 buckazoids, and I'll throw in this swell jetpack. I only used it once. Works great in zero gravity. You'll love it. Is it a deal? Yes or no? No. Fine, be that way. Doesn't he take it eventually because you don't take the key? Beautiful. The band changes. There's 3 different ones, I think. There's the Blues Brothers, which we'll see soon enough. Is he not? So if you do this, you are standing against the protective barrier encircling Ulan's flats. Due to the fact that you are land-based, you are not able to pass. I think he steals it because you leave the key in there, but I'm trying to find out for sure. Or, oh, there he is. You had no idea this was a game, really? Say this is a genuine Fulton Sand Skimmer. I've been looking for one just like it. I wonder, would you accept 30 buckazoids? No. Oh, so he just keeps on offering you over and over. So you have to take the deal with the jetpack. Get key. Taken. I guess he doesn't steal it. Let's see ZZ Top again. Maybe if I say yes and if I had left the key in it, he would take it. Was this a DOS-based game? Yes, it was. Okay, this is my final offer, and only doing it because you look like you need it pretty bad. I'll give you 30 buckazoids, and I'll throw on this swell jetpack. I only used it once. Works great in zero gravity. You'll love it. Is it a deal, yes or no? Yes. Glad we could do business. I'll just take the key. Thank you kindly. Hope your stay in Newlands Flats is an interesting one. Okay. Let's look up how you get the coupon real quick. Space Quest, how to get coupon. Where to get coupon? Oh my god. It's an actual coupon site. Where do I get the coupon in Space Quest 1? Oh my god, it's a coupon site again. Like, you know, light, what is it? Because I'm about to just do a search for coupon. Coupon. A jetpack and coupons. Enter the bar and then return outside. He will return and offer you money, a jetpack, and coupons. Oh, this is the VGA. I don't know if he... Okay, so Space Quest EGA. I don't know how to get the coupon. Space Quest 1 Ultimate Solution. Let's see. Coupon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This is why you don't find them and why we're not remembering it. So the EGA version, which is the one we're playing, not the VGA remake. The EGA version, the box, when you bought the game, came with 2 fake coupons inside of it. Roger has 2 coupons on him that don't exist in his inventory because they were in the game box. So, we have a jetpack. Look, jetpack. This is your bargain jetpack. So, one of the coupons is for the bar. There's the Blues Brothers. Look, bar. Some of the stranger galactic riffraff are seated at the bar. The bartender drops by occasionally to serve them. There seems to be a vacant spot at the right end of the bar. Look at the guy at the slot machine just died. Sit at bar. There's no surface on which to place your posterior other than the floor, and you don't want to do that. I think it's this spot. Sit at bar. Use coupon. What'll be? I got beer and it's 2 buckazoids. Use coupon. Give coupon. You have one of those coupons, huh? Here's your 5 Buckazoids and your free beer. Enjoy. Drink. Wait. So you do have a coupon. You have 2 of them. Drink beer. The beer tastes like carbonated Zipple sweat. However, considering recent events, you could learn to love it. Listen. Listen to patrons. I think you can listen to them. What'll be? I got beer and it's 2 Buckazoids. Look, Buckazoid. The Buckazoid is a flat piece of a precious alien metal. You have 35 of them. Drink beer. Beer. How do I overhear these guys? Listen to bar patron. Look, patron. You never see the likes of the patrons seated at the bar. They look fairly absorbed in their drinks. Listen. Listen to patron. Talk, patron. No one here seems willing to acknowledge your presence. Maybe they're not too fond of humanoids. Okay. So we need about 300 simoleons, or simoleons. We need 300 Buckazoids. Okay. So 3 skulls gets you killed. So we're just gonna do this over and over. So we started out with 35. Every time I get a decent upgrade, I'm just gonna, like, say, get out of here and quit. Because this is what you have to do. Welcome to RNG. Sims Quest. Yeah, seriously. Oh my god. It almost killed me. The cherries you think would be decent, but they're not as good as getting 3 of the same symbol. With the exception of the skulls. 3 skulls kills Roger. I don't think you can do the quote too often solving. I think you have to wait in between. Fuzz Boddington doesn't just give it. I don't even know what Izik's the one that set that up, so I don't know what it is. It might be a 5-minute wait in between. It might be just a few minutes. Oh my god, this is horrible. 3 eyes is really good. You make Fuzz tired. That's another one. That's another fake one. The thing is, all the numbers they're spoofing are all over the country. So I've gotten calls from... I will tell you exactly where I've gotten calls from today. And again, on the East Coast, in Pennsylvania, looking for jobs in my general area for the most part. But I have been receiving calls from these fake-ass Indian agencies, which... They hit up people on the East Coast. When I was in California, never dealt with this before. But I've gotten a call from Illinois, New Jersey, another one from Illinois, one from Georgia, one from California, another one from Illinois, another one from New Jersey, and the one I just got was from Texas. Why are they terrorizing? The moment you put out your resume for a job, they start hounding you and attacking to try and get you a job. And then they try to lie to you by saying that if you start looking for a job with them, you're not allowed to look for a job with any other temp agency, so that they try to force you to lock in with them. They're really, really shady, and the one time I actually listened to one of them, they sat there and said that you would get paid once a month, and I laughed at them and I said, you are out of your mind, and I'm pretty sure that's not legitimate in any place in the US. But it was just, they're ridiculous. Like, they're not worth spending time with, which is why I get rude to them and I just hang up on them. You're just wondering why there's so many of them. They won't stop. It's like, think of really bad telemarketers. They're the same thing. The moment you pick up and you answer one of them, they go insane. I have received, today alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was the 9th call. Today. All from the same group. But they're all spoofing numbers all over the country. So I think I'm just... I have to pick up the phone, but I'm only picking them up if they're East Coast, or East Coast, like, locations from now on. Like, I can't afford to be picking up the phone every single second. Grey Warden, welcome back. You think your interview went okay? Here's hoping you get some experience. I hope you can get some experience too, and I hope your interview went amazingly well. Just always remember, even if you don't get the job, every time you interview, it's basically just practice for your next interview. I tell myself that all the time. There are times where you just go in and I know that I'm not going to want the job. I know it's not likely to be offered to me, but it's good practice for what you're going to say, and it helps you land the next one. Oh my god. And now Rogers. Game's all like, stop giving job advice! Luck's turn has cost you dearly as life seeps away. You long for the simpler days aboard the Arcada. What do you mean, seeps away? It's like instantly gone. It's funny. It's fine. I wasn't really winning on that one anyways. This is the part that bugs me though, because you have to like gamble in order to get the money. I don't think there's any other way to do this. The blues music is making everyone vibe. Yeah. Oh my god, cancel. You know what? Hold on. Since I had it open, let me see. You spent You have 2 coupons over the... You'll get 5 buckazoids, hence getting the money you spent on the previous 2 beers back, plus 1 extra... Oh. I missed something. So you need to make $250 off of the slot machine. That's what we're going to be focusing on. Here's what we missed, though. We didn't really miss it, but... We want to drink twice, because we need to overhear them. Buy beer. Drink beer. Gulp, gulp. Buy beer. Drink beer. As you sip another of the odd brews, you overhear someone at the bar speaking. There I was, cruising through the sector HH when I spot this blimp on the scanner. So I head toward it, you see, and right there in front of me sits the Deltar. It's just sitting there. My heart warping on me. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of doing is getting my craft out of there, so I'm reaching for the throttle. All of a sudden, there's this incredible flash of light, you see, and just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. I mauled the throttle and got out of there quick, you bet. So, Sector HH, someone just saw the star generator being used. Ugh. And now we're just going to be doing this. So what did we have? 32? Yeah, we had 32. Or 31, I think. It's better than before. Just give me 3 eyeballs. 3 eyeballs is good. You should play Takeshi's Challenge. It's horrible, but there are walkthroughs for it. What is Takeshi's Challenge? Is that another adventure game? And if you spelled that wrong, bite you. I really want to play Simon the Sorcerer. I've never played Simon the Sorcerer. I have played and beaten the first book of Carandia, and I think I might have beaten the second book of Carandia. I've never played the third book, but I definitely kind of want to play the Carandia books again at some point. They're very magic-y. Give Dilly money, $250. Seriously. This game desperately needs to just give me money. You might as well just play until you're out of money or you have a ton of it. But honestly, maybe not, because it's not worth it. If you get one cherry, all you do is you get your money back. Please give me an eyeball. It's a game kind of like this one, but way, way, way harder. Oh my god. Hard adventure games are hard. Like, I want to do Monkey Island at some point. Like, everyone needs to know Guybrush Threepwood if you don't know him. Like, all the Monkey Islands. I have played and beaten all the Monkey Islands, but it's been so long. I could probably go through the first one relatively quick. The second one, dear God. There are some, like, difficult puzzles in that one. Did this slot machine say suck methane? Probably. It probably did. The losing comments are funny. Eat sand. I'm not even reading them. I was just looking. Let me see. I'm so sorry. Not a chance. Eat sand. I mean, at this point, it's just like... Come on. It's just easier to reload. Like, might as well. I mean, that just put me back to where I was. I don't know why I reloaded. It's pointless. Like, this is one of the this is the tough luck. This is one of the points where it's just super difficult to, like, see yourself moving beyond suck methane. It did say that. It said suck methane. It's so difficult. We need 250. If you start winning, like, 3 eyeballs or 3 diamonds, it makes it so much easier because it goes up by, like, 30 or 60. 3 cherries is okay. It's just... It's not as good as 3 of one symbol. Oh my god. You lose. Thank you for telling me that. Come on. We'll take that. Okay, so a little bit of headway. I will say that doesn't feel like enough headway. Okay, a little bit more headway. Oh my god, I'm not even doing that. Like, we've already been blasted into smithereens once. Give me another ball. Aye. There we go. We're at 80. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's just gonna be like... Just give me a third one. Oh my god. This is the worst slot machine you've ever seen. It is bad. It's really bad. I'm telling you, this mechanic was so bad. And the thing was, back in the day when you were a kid, you didn't necessarily think, oh, I should just save and reload like crazy. You were all like, oh man, I'm just losing money. And then one day you realize, why don't I just save? Oh my god! Oh my god. But that's why I'm doing this save and reload very quickly. I'm all like, it just goes faster doing it this way. Oh my god, stop with the skull! Give me another diamond. Oh my god. Just give me another diamond. Oh my god. Just, oh my god. Just, What would you say your favorite cat breeds are? The ones with fur. I like all cats. I just like cats in general. I like cats with good personality. I don't feel like it's a matter of the breed. I think it's the cat's personality that always gets me. Bodhi has a very, very big personality. Bodhi's personality is very dominating, especially compared to most cats I've met. And I've been raised around a lot of cats. My mom was literally the crazy cat lady. But Bodhi is one of the smartest cats I've ever been around, and his personality is very, very big. You know, someone who really like one of those furless cats? See, I don't really care for the Egyptian hairless cats, but I've heard that they actually have a very fine, tiny grain of hair on them. So we only need about 105 more. Sphinx cats are cute in their own way. They are cute in their own way. I will agree to that. Just stop trying to fucking kill us, you fucking piece of shit asshole slot machine. I don't, seriously. You actually don't get killed all that often. It's more a matter of... Well, that helped. It's more a matter of just winning. Give me one more eyeball. Oh my god. We're at 184. Just trying to kill us. See, this is why you do the save and reload. Russian blues are very pretty. They're very pretty. Russian blues are very pretty. What are they? The Scottish foals? I think they're very cute too with their ears. We had a Blue Point Siamese when I was growing up. I love Blue Point Siamese. So we're almost there. I have to confess, after getting the 250, I have ideas of what I need to do, but I have not played this game in a long time, so we might not... It might take a little bit, but we will get through this today. I'm not against looking at referencing a walkthrough just because I've beaten this game, and I've beaten it a few times, a long time ago. Cats are mega nomkins. I love kitties. Hey, I'm much more of a cat person than a dog person. I do like dogs. I'm very particular in dogs. I like soft-furred animals. That's my thing. And so it's like, if I had to choose, like, do you want a dog or a cat? I want a cat. I also prefer the fact that cats are more independent. Local pet store has 2 8-year-old male coons for adoption. Owner surrendered them due to losing home. I hate that. I don't think anything in this world would allow me to surrender Tiger or Bodhi easily in any way ever. Like, if anything, we would probably have them live with a family member until we got back on our feet and then brought them back. There is no fucking way I could ever give away Bodhi or Tiger, because as far as I'm concerned, they're not pets. They're part of the family. Like, they're very much part of the family. And there's just nothing that will cause me to ever be able to surrender them. And it's just the way I was brought up, and it's the way I end up viewing them. You prefer cats because you're kind of allergic to dogs, but you own a husky and a Dachshund. That's just, here we go. If you got a cat, you get a mixed breed one, just because some cat breeds are quite unhealthy. There are a lot of, like, Persian cats have a lot of nasal issues, same as, like, pugs do. And I know that they end up with a lot of medical issues later on. I will say that that definitely does play a factor sometimes, but like I said, it's like... It's the adage that you see a lot is, it's not a matter of you choosing the cat, it's whether or not you've been chosen to be their family. It's the way I kind of feel with it. It's like, when we saw Bodhi initially in the shelter, there was no intention of adopting him. I was looking for a younger cat, specifically a kitten, because I figured Tiger would get along much better with a kitten. Bodhi I saw several times and passed by his cage several times, and he looked super depressed. And I still have that picture, and I don't know if I ever posted the picture. The very first picture we ever saw of him in the cage, and he looks miserable. And I still, like I said, I still have that picture. But it's the same amount that I had. But yeah, I don't remember what caused us to finally look at him. I was looking at all the kittens, and the kittens were all already pretty much adopted, or they were too young, and Isaac and I didn't want to have to deal with a super young kitten, because I've raised a little kitten, and it can be a lot of work, and it can be a pain in the ass. So we picked up Bodhi as well, we haven't really looked at this one yet, why don't we look at him? And I just kept looking at him, I'm like, he's miserable, he's sitting directly in his kitty litter box. I was like, okay, whatever. And then we picked him up and he was super docile and just sort of bread loafed on Isaac's lap in this small little room that we were allowed to put him in with us. And he just didn't want to move. And to me, he had like no personality. He was just there. And I was just like, well, he's really small. I don't know if he's going to grow more, but... And then we ended up taking him home, and then his entire personality ended up blossoming out from there. And now he went from being that horribly depressive little kitty to being one of the biggest personalities I've ever seen, and being way too freaking smart for his own damn good. I think he's lying down in Isaac's chair right now. He's also very, very talkative. He did not used to be talkative even when we first got him. He was relatively quiet. Oh my god, we got it. Okay, so F10 to quit. Okay. So yeah, Bodhi found his family. Bodhi's our child. He's the Bodhi. Oh wait, the guy isn't here. So there's a guy that will sit there and tell you that he has something to show you if you come around back, and he literally mugs you and takes all of your money if you're not paying attention. Look, ground. It's quite sandy down there. Bodhi being too precious for his own good. He is very precious. Look, ash. Look, pile. There's a strange pile of very fine white powder here. Its origin puzzles you. It has a strange burnt smell to it. So these are all the bodies of everyone that had failed horribly at the slot machine. Droids BS. Welcome to Droids BS, the finest emporium for mechanized beings in the quadrant. We have a complete line of droids for any purpose imaginable. Well, almost any. All top of the line, but I suppose you would probably be interested in our sale items. Please walk this way. Wow, what is he saying? So there's two different droids here. I don't remember which one you want. You love this music that's only on the... What's on the VJ version? The ability to save and reload. Oh. That model is ideal for flight systems operations. It will pilot any modern fighter or cruiser, and it is one of the most experienced droids we carry. I ask only 45 buckazoids for it, 36 with a coupon. I got it from some gambling type who was required to pay up or perish. I think I need that one because I need a navigation unit. That unit is a good all-around droid. Sure, it may seem a little dinged up, but it's not as bad as it looks. There's still quite a bit of life left in it. It is a great little companion, and for you, only 40 buckazoids, 32 with a coupon. Use coupon. Give coupon. I see you bear one of those coupons. Oh well, you shall receive 20% off my quoted prices. Okay, buy droid. Using your discount coupon, you have made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. I'm pretty sure this is the one I want. You have a very strong connection to cats, mainly because you had one when you were a kid. She lived with you until she died. Her name was Babasti. Babasti or Bubasti? You loved her to death. Aww. Gotta go take tests and try and back up later. Bye, Grey Warden. Have fun. Okay, I don't know if this is the correct droid to have bought. Howdy, Bucka. Can I interest you in one of the finest little used ships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste. Look, Buckazoid. I have 214. Well, there's a man with a good eye. Here's a keenest little scrambler in the hemisphere. Top of the line, handles like a charm. Perfect for cruising asteroid fields. 214 buckazoids. Buy ship. I tell you, I think you've made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, by the way, you're going to need a droid to help you fly that thing. Well, good luck. Come again. Okay, so... Save stream 2. Okay, get in ship. You need to be closer to the middle of the ladder, so normal. There are many, many more gruesome ways to die in the VJ version of this game. Really? I never played the VJ version. Get in ship. I need to play the VGA version at some point. Being mugged was one of them. Yes, no, you can get mugged in this one. So if we do restore previous stream 1, where I have all the money, I think he appears randomly. Or maybe he's not appearing at all right now for some reason. No, last time I played this, there was a guy out here. If you come out here, he demands your money. And if you give it, he doesn't demand your money. He tells you to follow him. He goes over here, and then once you're back here, he demands your money. You forcefully give it to him, and then I think he gives you like 5 buckazoids just in case, which is supposed to be the game's way of, yeah, you can try and make it back through the slot machine. But then he tells you to walk the other way, and if you try anything else, he'll shoot you. And if you try walking towards him, he just kills you. I don't know why he's not there right now. I'm not going to question it too heavily. Normal. Get in ship. Look ship. Seated in the cruiser, you notice there are no controls here, just a button marked load. Tiny must have been serious when he said you would need a droid to fly it. Press load. Did I save before reloading? No. What sector shall I head for, sir? Asked the droid. HH. Sector HH it is. I will proceed with course entry. Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my ship? You just got sold someone else's ship. Off you go into the purple yonder. What happens if you buy any of the other ships? I don't think I ever tried that. Hold on. Let's go buy another ship. Howdy. Buy ship. Talia, I think you've made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in here. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Normal. Get in ship. You proudly climb into your new used spacecraft. There's definitely something unique about it. You turn the key excitedly. Oh no. Oh no. Well, geez, guy, it seems it's developed some minor malfunction since we acquired it. We did have a small micrometeoroid shower the other day. Maybe that was it. Yeah, that was probably it. Much as I'd like to, I can't refund your money. Company policy, it's out of my hands. However, I can give you 70 buckazoids credit on any other ship in our fine line of used spacecraft. Look around and see what you like. You go up into the air and crash to the ground, do you? Let's try it. Because that one didn't. Don't let appearances fool you. This baby may be a relic, I mean a classic, but she's as dependable as the day we got her. I just think you'll be the only one in the quadrant with one. I guarantee it. It's 185. 115. Buy ship. I'll tell you, I think you've made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in here. If you don't have problems, don't... Okay. You shell out the buckazoids and hop in. Anxiously, you fire it up and lift off. Yeah, you do. Darn the luck, Roger. You've crashed in the dunes and ended your life. The various inhabitants of the Coronian Desert are now feasting on what remains of you. Guess that wasn't such a hot purchase. Can I tell you how much I love the deaths in Space Quest? Getting ship. Yeah, that one was a boom. Press loader. Press load. That was amazing. What sector shall I head for, sir? Asked the droid. HH. Sector HH it is. I will proceed with course entry. Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my ship? Off you go into the purple yonder. Skewer me, daddy. Isaac, Resident Evil 2. Isaac's trying to get me to play Resi 4 for you guys while I'm at home. I am very likely going to be playing Resident Evil 0 and or 4 at some point soon, just because I've never played either one of them, and it would be interesting. We will be continuing Tale of Two Kingdoms still, and Final Fantasy Tactics. I think I'm going to start playing again this Saturday if I don't start doing it earlier. But anyways, well done, Roger. You've managed to overcome the elements of Corona, from endless deserts and spider droids to obnoxious salesmen and bad booze. Yes, the sand in your boots shall forever serve as a reminder of this forsaken planet. You should feel proud, but now destiny awaits you with an even greater challenge. How many of you have seen Space Quest 6? If you've seen Space Quest 6, can you remember the amazing and the wonderful Commander Kielbasa? I love Kielbasa. Hang on, sir. We are headed into an asteroid field. What? So if you had the other droid, would the other droid just get you killed in this asteroid field? You love these quotes. Haven't heard of Space Quest before this? Really? So Commander Kielbasa is this giant lion in Space Quest 6. And he's head of the ship that you're stationed on in Space Quest 6, and that was mighty close. He literally in the beginning comes up on the speaker and he says something along the lines of, "I want to thank you all personally for all of your efforts in our latest episode, A Stitch in Time Saves Gamma 9. And then he says, "So thank you, thank you, thank you." And then he proceeds to point to other people all throughout the ship and goes, "Thank you, thank 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 you." Anyways, we have established visual contact with the ship of Saurian origin, says the droid. The name Deltar is confirmed. You might consider the fact that we are in danger by being anywhere near this ship. I hope you didn't waste money on the extended warranty when you purchased me. I will slow our approach and stand off at a safe distance. What? Can I do anything? No. Oh. You think the other droid just blows up before you get to the ship? I think so too. Okay. So. Look. Ship. Before you lies the Sarian battlecruiser Deltar, an imposing massive ship. Now you understand why the Arcada was so easily overtaken. Your first instinct is to turn the ship around and head for home, but then you realize that unless you do something to try to stop the Sarians, there will be no home. Look console. Does not seem to be in your sight now. Oh, use jetpack. Does not put on jetpack. You're now wearing the jetpack. A small control linkage snaps into the back of your helmet, allowing you to control it merely by focusing on where you want to go. Open ship. Open hatch. Exit ship. Before leaving the safety of your ship, you instruct the little droid to set a course for Xenon, where you will rendezvous later, providing, of course, that you are successful in carrying out your mission. Once again, you are on your own. So if you didn't get the jetpack, there was no way for you to get over here. Look, door. Appears to be a standard airlock. There's a handle in the center. Use handle. Turn handle. You grasp the large handle and twist, noting the rather significant amount of pain being registered. You are extremely grateful to hear a click. Enter ship. That's up to you. Oh. As you enter the Sarian ship, the airlock seals itself behind you. You try to open it again without any success. It appears that you are stuck here. Take off jetpack. You're in an airlock. Don't you think you ought to wait until you enter the ship? Okay. I don't remember what needs to be done from here. So, we're going to be finding out. Open door. Door is not impressed. Look room. You're in an airlock. Close door. Door is unimpressed. Oh, my. I think that was my chance to get out. Look door. See no apparatus of any sort which would open the door. Hi, Tom. Okay, open. Look room. You're standing in a large empty room within the Sarian ship. On one wall is a vent. There is some sort of trunk on the floor. Open trunk. Look in trunk. It is empty. Take off suit. I'll get naked if you get naked. You go first. Take off jetpack. Put jetpack in trunk. Done. Put suit in trunk. Aren't I, like... Look knife. This is your handy dandy Xenon army knife. Look vent. You can't see into the vent from here. Look vent. Can't see into the vent. Close trunk. Move trunk. Look vent. Oh my god. Get on be careful, your footsteps and muffled voices beyond the door. Get on trunk. Look vent. It's completely dark on the other side of the vent. Get in vent. Vent is closed. Open vent. Using a Xenon armor knife, you pry the vent open. Get in vent. Oh my god. Close vent. Cannot reach the grate from here. New save. Stream 4. Okay. What is down? Chem is awake? Oh my god. Oh my god, what is down? Why do I have a feeling I was supposed to go up? Your nose has just been redesigned by your ill-advised attempt to insert into a closed vent. Look vent. Open vent. Cannot pry open the grate, which seems to be stuck. Kick vent. Looks like you jarred it loose. Open vent. Okay. My god. Normal. Look. You're in the ship's laundry facilities. Look in machine. Window on the door is too dirty to see inside. Open machine. Look in machine. Someone might be coming. You don't have time to be standing around. Get in machine. Oh, no. Well, Roger, it certainly appears as though you're about to become all washed up. Oh my god. Hi, Cam. Oh no. Look machine. It's awfully wet in here. Open door. Somehow you managed to survive the rinse cycle. As you emerge from the cleaning unit, you notice that you were dressed in a Syrian battle uniform. What a stroke of genius! Now you can wander throughout the ship without calling attention to yourself. Oh, God. Is this what I was supposed to have done? Was there another area I was supposed to go to first? I feel like I missed stuff back in the vent. Here, let's find out real quick. Fast. Go up. Yeah, I love old adventure games too. Okay, so what's in here? Look, vent. It's closed. Kick vent. Open vent. Kick vent. Open vent. Oh, you always just end up in there. Okay. That's fine. Especially the EGA versions. I love the original EGA versions. I need to play the VGA one at some point, but I do love the EGA ones. I've never played the VGA remakes. Save. Look, alien. I'm guessing that's a Saurian. He looks to be armed and dangerous. I wouldn't mess around with him. What is this, an elevator? Where's it going? Let's go back down. Can we, if there's an alien, is that supposed to be like, don't go past them? Let's find out. Nope. Hello, sir. You hear an old-sounding game naming click. Yes. This is exactly where we were. You had Space Quest 1, 2, and 3, your first adventure games that you had CGA, the 4 colors. Oh my god. I never had these growing up. I ended up getting them when I got the Space Quest collections a long time ago. I had a friend that was really into Space Quest 1. But I have played, and like I mentioned, I've played and beaten Space Quest 1, 2, 3, 5, and I have played 6, but I have not beaten it. Oh, the trunk's gone. Look, room. Standing in a large empty room within the Sarian ship. On one wall is a vent. There is some sort of trunk on the floor. What? Look, trunk. Get open trunk? Where's the trunk? There's no trunk here. Yeah, what the hell? How many Space Quest games are there? There's 6. 6 games, and they never made any more after that. People were hoping there was supposed to have been a 7th, and it never happened. But the thing is, so there's 8 King's Quests altogether. No one ever really wants to talk about King's Quest 8, because King's Quest 8 was a horrible, clunky mess of a... I don't even fully understand it. It was the King's Quest that they tried making in 3D, and it was really bad. You like King's Quest 8? See, I've heard nothing but horrible things about it. I do want to try it, just to try it at some point. What is this? Look, droid. There's a guardian droid here roaming the corridor. Fortunately, it recognizes you as a Sarian. Well, that one won't let me in. So this is where we're going to have to go. I should play King's Quest 8. I'm probably going to play King's Quest 8 at some point. I'm trying to get Isaac to sit down with me to play King's Quest 3 since he has played 1 and 2 with me. We'll do it on stream, of course. 3 is the harder one out of the old ones. 4, I remember being a lot easier in it because I feel like I went through 4 without any difficulties. 5, I never got to fully play, and I want to. 6 took me a long time, but I really like 6. You are on an elevated walkway inside the enormous chamber. Peering over the railing, you see the stolen star generator. Look, generator. You can't see it very well from up here. So we need to get down there, but there's an alien guarding it. Should play the Disc Worlds. Isn't there only one? Oh, no, there is 2 Disc Worlds. Look, room. Rows of weapons on the wall tell you that you are in the Deltar's armory. There is a service droid behind the weapons issue counter. Talk droid. Silly human, you know that droids are not programmed for chit-chat. Look, counter. What are those? There are 2 gas grenades sitting on the right side of the counter. Get grenades. I'm sorry, you may not possess that device. That would be punishable by death. Welcome to the weapons dispensary. I will assist you. Please supply me with your identification card. Search suit. Look in pockets. In the pocket of this uniform is an alien identification card. The name of the card is Buxton Freem. You wonder if this is a commissarian name. Show card. Excuse me, I shall retrieve your weapon. Get. I warned you. I need to put that on normal. Okay. Let me see. This is not what I want. Go back up. This is you today? What is that? Heartbroken Isaac emoji? Why is there a heartbroken Isaac emoji? Oh, that's, you got the B Isaac and you managed to put a little broken heart on it. My god. Search pockets. Look pocket. Okay. Look card. Key card. Look ID card. This is a Sarian ID card. The name on the card is Buxton Freem. You wonder if this is a common Sarian name. Okay. Normal. Save. So, welcome to the weapons dispensary. I'll assist you. Please supply me. Show card. Oh my god. Show card. Get grenades. You already have one. Okay. You only need one. You didn't even know there was an 8th King's Quest game? Yeah, it's not a 3D remake of the first game. It is a full 3D King's Quest. Your rank allows you to bear 1 pulse ray unit. Remember, no firing on the ship. Have a nice day. Press F6 to fire the pulse ray. The droid explains that although he is not programmed for death, he considers it extremely rude to fire your weapon indoors. He cautions you against doing so again. He did warn you. Just, why did we do this? Okay. Why couldn't I bring my blaster, Star Fox? Is that from the GameCube game where you like he was over the top and opening up every single chest, and everyone spoke an alien language, but you all understood what they were saying? Okay. Drop grenade. The grenade drops to the floor, releasing its poisonous gas on the unsuspecting alien. Good shot, Roger. Am I able to just kill Sarians with a pulse grenade? I don't remember. I don't think you want to just fire it willy-nilly. Here. If the robot droid could laugh, which it is not programmed to do so, it would do so. Your pulse ray is only effective against living opponents. I'm gonna try it again. It's not doing anything. Dino Planet. Oh my god. Maya, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet is now riding the elevator without you. You've blown your cover. The Sarians are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Oh my god. I never watched the novels, Resident Evil 2. I don't even remember what was that in regards to. Save. Here, we'll do it here. We're getting close to being able to fire the pulse ray if we have to. I don't want to move any faster than this, just in case. Likely you saying about the books? Probably. You probably mentioned the Resident Evil books and I made a comment about them. I blame Tom for everything that is regards to the Resident Evil stuff. Search alien. Look alien. You see no one of interest. Look. You're inside an enormous chamber. Before you stands the stolen star generator. Okay. So. Look generator. The base of the star generator is a control panel of some sort. Look control panel. Force field which surrounds the star generator prevents you from getting any closer. Turn. Oh wait, I wonder, can I turn off force field? Look. Use panel. 6585. Wait, 6585. 6585. Use panel. Use control panel. Not currently one of your options. Look generator. Control panel. Use control panel. It is not currently one of your options. Look control panel. Force field which surrounds the star. Okay. Look force field. Force field which surrounds the star generator prevents you from getting any closer. How do we turn it off? Look Sarian. He appears to be dead. Search Sarian. You seem to have found a remote control device of some sort. It has only one button labeled on off. Get device. The guard has nothing else of interest. Press off. Use device. Use device. Off. Oh my god. Use remote. Look remote control. This is a small remote control unit. On it is a button. You wonder what it controls remotely. Press button on remote. Press button! Suddenly the force field protected the star generator disappears. God damn it, sometimes. Just seriously. Throw a hammer at it now. Look control panel. 6, 5. Oh my god. 6, 5, 8, 5. What? 6, 8, 5, 8. Look. Panel. Why do some of the dialogue boxes not show up? I don't know. It was an issue with... It's the Scum VM with OBS. Is sometimes they show up and sometimes they don't. It seems to not happen as much in the later ones, I think. Detonation cycle has begun. Star generators come alive. The heat that this thing is starting to generate tells you that it's time to blow this taco stand. Okay. Self-destruct. Active 1. I don't remember what to do from here. All I know is we have the pulse ray, so we need to be careful. I hit the button! You've just been disintegrated by the Sarian's pulse ray. Perhaps this will teach you not to loiter about on the Deltar. Just... You sort of scream, push the god fucking damn button, Roger, you stupid fucking piece of shit. It's Roger Wilco. You be nice to Roger. I think I need to just get in this elevator. Oh my god. This one wasn't working before. Can it work now? Yes. Look. You are in the shuttle launch bay aboard the Sarian ship. Okay. Get in ship. Swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Try to say that 3 times fast. Look ship. You frantically search the control console for the launch button. Aha, there it is. Press launch. Do you need to close the bay, the thing first? No, it just doesn't. Did we get enough points? We have 194 out of 202. Did we miss out on 8 points somewhere? I don't know what we missed it on. We might have. Oh my god, this is legitimate. Hold on.
Mushroom.
So that one was legitimate, but that was like a company that wants someone that will work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I was like, I'm not doing part-time. He said, no, it's not part-time. It's 40 hours. I said, are you kidding? How many hours? They're all like, oh, it's 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'm like, I'm not doing 12-hour shifts on 3 days in a row. I'm all like, That's called, like, mental breakdown. Like, I'm not doing that. I said I want, like, a normal Monday through Friday. Like, dear Lord. Plus, it was, like, over an hour away, and he wouldn't tell me how much it would pay. So I have a feeling it wasn't going to offer anywhere near what I've been getting lately. And I'm just like, I'm not driving an hour for, like, a horribly lower-paying job that wants me to work 12-hour shifts. I'm like, no. Okay. Anyways, the Deltar has been blown to tiny fragments by the force of the Star Generator's blast. You have saved the lives of millions of your people, not to mention the lives of those in other systems. Don't get a big head. Congratulations, Roger. You've rid the universe of the evil Sarians and saved your people from certain doom. The Star Generator technology is safe inside the data cartridge. Now a new Star Generator can be built and can carry out its original task. You're an all-around hero. You've made it home safely aboard the stolen Sarian craft, where you've encountered a crowd encountered a cheering Xenon crowd. They have gathered together for a ceremony in your honor. The ceremony is already in progress. This is amazing. Watch this ceremony. Applause. As a token of appreciation, you are presented with a golden mop. Thank you, Roger, for cleaning up our galaxy, says the Xenon leader. Once a janitor, always a janitor. Oh, he does say it. Once a janitor, always a janitor. It does sound almost illegal. I don't know if, the thing is, because of the laws in the state, as long as you're working 40-hour shifts, you're not considered overtime. That's why I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I prefer the California laws. Watch for Space Quest 2. You haven't had a mental breakdown consistently? What's that like, Dilly? It depends on where I've worked. I've had mental breakdowns multiple times in certain positions, but anyways. Welcome to the finishing of Space... I almost said King's Quest 1. Space Quest 1. It did look like a wedding. Where we saved the galaxy from the Sarian threat. We missed out on 8 points, and I don't know what we missed. Let me see what if I can figure out what I missed. That's not the walkthrough that I had up. That's not the walkthrough I had up. Here it is. You're supposed to be able to talk to a guard. Oh my god. Are you kidding? I don't think I can do it from this point. I think I have to load back further. Yeah. I want to see this. Put on jetpack. Exit ship. I want to see this. Turn handle. Wait for the door to open. I think you need to take the jetpack off. Bleep, gurgle, pop apologizes to the strange robot as he pushes you aside. Move trunk. Open trunk. Put jetpack in trunk. Close trunk. I think if get on trunk. Open vent. Get in vent. I think if you don't put the jetpack in the trunk, you can't fit into the vent. Let me guess, you weren't supposed to kill the guard in front of the stars? Yeah, you are. You're supposed to kill him. I know for a fact you're supposed to kill him. No, there's something else. I'm not trying to get all 200. I don't care about the 200. Kick vent. Open vent. Open machine. Get in machine. No, it's something else, and I don't know if it's an Easter egg. It probably is. Open door. Somehow you manage to survive the rinse cycle as you emerge from the cleaning. Okay. Search pockets. Look pockets. Here. Here he is. Let's see. Talk to Sarian. Are we having fun yet, you ask the guard? This is the most fun I've had since the Hippoglopus ate my brother, responds the bored-looking Sarian. Talk to Sarian. Do you own King's Quest 2? Asks the nosy guard. Yes. Great, responds the guard. Pondering his interest, you ask yourself whether or not the guy is getting a kickback from Sierra Online. Later, you realize this is silly. What would a Sarian do with money from Course Gold? That was the 6 points. Was that all the points we were missing? Out of curiosity, hold on. Toxarian. Guard outlines his favorite massacre, the Great Daventry Rout, as he called it. You ponder the meaning of this for a while. Toxarian. Are we having fun yet? Toxarian. The guard talks back. Was this the way? I don't think this is the way. So there's multiple ways to get here, I think. So yeah, it was all like, do you own Space Quest 6? You're like, yes, and you get points. I want to see how many points that gives. Show ID. Get grenade. Talk droid. Okay. We got it. Sierra Online, the biggest fucking sellouts in the history of gaming. Well, later on in their life, maybe. Drop grenade. Remember, back in the time period when this was around, Sierra was like the go-to game for adventure games. Or the go-to company for adventure games. They were fantastic with everything that they released. Like, the Space Quest games are some of my favorite just for their humor, and they just get better and better as they go further into it. There's a narrator for Space Quest 6 that reads off all the dialogue, and it's just hysterical listening to him. Because he will just sit there and rip into Roger and call him a clumsy idiot and just a complete buffoon, and how is he managing to do anything, and it's just fucking fantastic. Oh, God. We're checking to see how many points we can get out of this. So we have 177 now. Oh, because... I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. Normal. We have to do normal walk, I think. No, we can do fast. We just have to be careful. It's just if a Sarian guard appears, we're kind of screwed. And we just need to stay away from any droids. Oh, God! Like that. Come on. Remember how we didn't have problems the first time? Oh, my God. The quick draw. It's really hard to do the quick draw when you're at this point. Especially if you're running on fast speed. because they'll move faster than the game will register you shooting half the time. Okay, so we're fine in here. Search Sarian. Get remote. Use remote. Press button on remote. Oh my god. Press off on remote control. Use remote control. Press button on control. What was it? Press button on remote. Press off button on remote. Look, remote control. On it is a button. Press button on remote control. Was it just press button? I can try. Press button. It was. Look control. Look panel. And it was 6858. 6858. 6585. No, 6858. Sometimes it's simple answers. You'd be surprised sometimes in some of these games. Sergeant. Okay. Where are we? And then here, whatever. Normal. We're gonna make sure no guard comes. There we go. I don't know how many points I have comparatively. This is seriously was like the last of the points needed to be like talk to the guard about King's Quest 2. You think you played a King's Quest game, but you don't know if it was or something similar. Enter ship. Swiftly slip into the sleek ship. Try to say that 3 times fast. Press launch. We're missing 2 points. I don't care what it is. I don't know what it is. But I'm missing 2 points somewhere. It'd be funny if it's just having to talk to another character about another King's Quest game. So... You think your first adventure games were the Zoe Mythos, come to think of it? Let me see what I have as far as the... I know I have King's Quest set up to play on here. It's labeled as King's Quest 1. I'd have to redo it. Anyways. Press enter to quit. So if you guys want to at least see what